Don't hide in corners and I won't try to annoy you.
You're stuck.
No, wait. Back up. Let me start earlier. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. Everything's far away. Everything's a copy of a copy of a copy.
So, where to begin? I actually have a lot of things to talk about today. Ooh. Interesting. And I'm talking to mostly nobody, except for some random people who happen upon this video, and maybe some internet people that I actually sort of care about. FYI, I will use copious amounts of the word fuck, possibly, if I feel like it, because that's the kind of mood I'm in, mostly. I mean, I've always kind of been that way, but now I'm just truly expressing myself. I don't give a fuck. But I do, I really do. I actually care a lot about things and people, mostly. But as far as offending people, did I just say offending people? Okay, as far as offending people, see those eggshells in front of me? Stomp. That's what I did. I just did that. Cause I've been hanging around some pretty crazy people lately, no offense to them. Not that they know who I'm talking about. But yeah, so, kinda crazy. You know how people have buttons you can push? Well, they're like covered in buttons, so when you high-five them, they go completely psychotic. Not really, they're not that crazy, or she's not that crazy. They're not that crazy, okay, yeah. So, speaking of complicated up and down, all around relationships, for my loyal followers of the Night Jester clan, you may have noticed a while ago I posted a video saying that my love for COD had died. Well, it's kind of an on and off again relationship that, much like real life, I don't fully understand. And now it's back on, like Donkey Kong. I honestly just don't like Treyarch games, I guess. Because, and this is one reason I love having a YouTube channel, is because I get to notice inconsistencies and consistencies in my personality. And if you don't know me, which nobody knows me, I'm very inconsistent. But one thing I noticed is that with Black Ops 1, I said I hated the game eventually, and I would never buy another Treyarch game. And then with Black Ops 2, I said I hated the game again. So, they were both made by Treyarch, so maybe Treyarch can go to hell. Infinity Ward for life, yo. I don't know why I'm talking that way. But to my first point, why is it such a bad thing to be a Call of Duty lover? Or fan, or whatever. I mean, yeah, there are a lot of douchebags, but we're not all douchebags. I'm not a douchebag. Am I a douchebag? Maybe. Well, okay, I'm not a dick, mostly. But yeah, I mean, your stereotypical COD fan is kind of lame. The very first game I played, in Ghosts, I found out there was 20 sensitivity, and I was like, oh, cool. There's 20 sensitivity. I didn't know that. And this guy on his mic was like, yeah, no shit, you didn't know that? And he said it kind of jokingly. Like, I could tell he wasn't, like, mad at the world. He was just an idiot. And what I didn't say, what I should have said was, yeah, I didn't spend the last couple months jerking off to Call of Duty videos so I could learn everything about it. And I love COD, it's just I typically don't watch videos before the game comes out, because it's like when you see pictures of a place and then you get there and it's completely different, so I don't give myself false opinions about the game. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, and eventually he kind of calmed down. Like I said, okay, I'm gonna mute you, dick. And then I was like, whoops, I don't know how to mute people because it's slightly different in this game. And he said, okay, I'm gonna help you out here. And he told me how to mute him, and I was like, well, crap, I'm not gonna mute you now because you actually helped me out. You may be a dick, but you're a helpful dick. And you know, once I waffle stomped his score at the end of the game, he had a little more respect for me. I mean, game respect. I don't know. It's fake, in case you don't know. This game, it's not real. but I can use adjectives to describe real things. Like when you do good in sports, and people respect that. But another thing, he said I had a feminine voice, and I did not disagree, because, I don't know, maybe I do. But you know, when I'm excited, or faking happiness, I tend to speak in a high-pitched voice. Like this, hey, how you doing? Like when I'm at work, I'm like, hey, great day, isn't it? Instead of, fuck my life. But I digress. I've pretty much been digressing this whole video. So yeah, you know, I love Call of Duty. It makes me happy to play. It's a decisive distraction in an otherwise worrying mind. I had to say it that way because I couldn't say it fast. But yeah, maybe lay off Call of Duty fans, people, haters of the world. Because some of us are just normal people who like the game. So relax. Or I'll quickscope you. I'm just joking, I can't quickscope that well. And don't even let me get into quickscoping and how I'm sick of actually aiming on the person and not hitting them. It has to wait for the auto aim to kick in at a certain point in time to do it. So yeah, anyways, so let's talk about YouTube and what I don't like about YouTube. Here's one. Earlier I said that I'm talking, but I'm not talking to many people. And there's the first problem with YouTubers. Oh, I'm not talking to many people, what's the point? Yeah, everyone wants their videos to get noticed and views. Well, why don't you do like me and just make a couple friends online? It's not hard. I mean, I'm not saying I was trying to, I'm just saying you be friendly and hey, maybe they'll watch some of your videos. If not, then that's okay. But for the most part, the reason I don't care that much about views on my videos is because YouTube is my virtual diary. Like I said earlier, it allows me to keep track and progress of my psychological state and my personality, which fluctuates every day, every hour, almost. Especially recently with this special friend of mine who's a bit unstable herself. And maybe one day we will make unstable babies together. Haha, just kidding. She'll never watch this. If you can't tell, a big chunk of my mind right now is occupied by someone. Yeah, that's what I meant. Something. The YouTubers that actually post videos are typically in it to win it. Get monetized, get millions of fans, earn that YouTube money. Which, you know, I don't get much hate on my channel because I kind of lay under the radar. Like I like. But sometimes it's like people are surprised that they clicked my video and it was a complete waste of time. Just because I have some semblance of professionalism and I post in high definition does not mean my video is not completely pointless, because it is. Rest assured, my video is mostly pointless. Except for one video I'm going to make eventually. It's going to actually be beneficial to mankind if people listen. I'm not even joking. Crap, I'm out of time. Okay, real quick. Yeah, that's the problem with YouTube. It's full of whores and charlatans who let YouTube policies dictate how they post videos. They want to make money, so they don't post any videos with copyrighted material. It's not that they have any problems with posting copyrighted material, or that they don't feel original if they post copyrighted.